Welcome back to Mountain Connections. Right now, we are joined by Habitat for Humanity of Summit and Wasatch counties. Their mission is to provide affordable housing right here locally and much, much more. We're so excited that they're joining us today. They have exciting news as well. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Christine, for having us.
Oh, we always love to see new faces here on Park City Television. Tell me a little bit more about yourself and your role at Habitat.
Sure, I am the new community engagement and marketing manager. My name is Monika Guendner. I've been in town for about 20, 21 years. Emily Johnson might join us in a little bit. She got a little bit stuck behind the weather, and she is on the ground at the build sites and working with the volunteers and the new homeowners on getting those houses built. And that's the thing that we're so excited about, is that it's finally safe to bring those volunteers back and help us build those homes.
That is great news. So if someone wants to volunteer, what do they need to know? What do they need to do? And what should they expect to be prepared to do when they're out on the home sites?
Yeah, as far as what they're going to do, that depends on the day and it depends on where the build is at that moment. So they could do everything from cleaning up the build site to, taking a hammer and actually nailing some things in. Um, a little bit later, there'll be a little bit of landscaping to do around the home. So that might be on the list of things that they can do. So basically anything to do with construction, they might be tasked with doing. Now, if they want to join us, we are taking, all inquiries from both individuals, small groups, corporate groups, and we'll put them to work right away. We have mostly weekday hours, sometimes on the weekend. And all they need to do is go to our website, habitat-utah.org. They can sign up for whatever time works for them and for however many people. And when they come to a build site, they're going to be working alongside the homeowners or excuse me, the future homeowners who are working on the build site as well. And those recipients of Habitat's help, they don't get the home for free. What they do is they put some sweat equity in there, which means they are alongside any of the volunteers and the contractors building their home. And then they'll have an affordable mortgage that they will pay off just like everyone else. But the volunteers will get to meet those homeowners, work alongside them, and really make an impact on our community, a very tangible one, by helping to build those homes.
And how large of a time commitment do they need to be prepared to make? Is this hours, one time only? Do they need to come back, days? Exactly what do they need to expect to be able to volunteer as far as time?
Sure. The minimum that we ask for is half a day, which is about 3 to 4 hours, I believe. They can sign up for an entire day if they like. They can sign up for multiple days. That is entirely up to them. But we have opportunities for everyone. Now, the volunteers do need to be at least 18 years old. That is, for safety reasons. And they'll need to sign up with a volunteer form and waiver. But, as far as time commitments, that is totally up to them. Whatever they would like to give us, we will happily take.
And should the volunteers have previous construction experience?
Ooh, that's the good thing. No, they do not. We'll find jobs for them to do that are, within their range of talents or experience. And, we love getting experienced volunteers such as, an electrician who might help with really specific tasks. But the average volunteer does not have to have any experience. And we have a lot of folks who've, never really held a hammer before. I would be one of them. And, just we put them to work because there's so many things to do when you're building a home.
And I also want to mention that Habitat offers some incredible courses, and you have some going on right now. I'd love to hear more about those.
Yeah, so Habitat isn't just involved with getting people physically in homes, but we also have a robust education program, and a lot of it is kind of circled around finances. So we are taking registration now for the We Mean Business course that is coming up in May. And that's kind of an offshoot of the She Means Business course that we've had, which is taking a look at your finances, seeing, what you need help with, maybe in budgeting and setting goals. The She Means Business was geared towards women. And what we heard a lot from our past participants is that they would love to have their husbands or partners come around. So our education kind of guru, she put together a class just for couples, or geared towards couples, I should say. And it's 3 sessions that starts on May 12th, and then it's the 2 Wednesdays after that as well. It's a little bit abbreviated from the She Means Business, but it's going to get couples talking about finances, really kind of solidifying what each of them expect from finances, what their goals are, and really get them on the same page so that they can go forward, maybe to buy a home, maybe to, save up for a vacation or whatever they want to do. But we have those courses coming up. And then we have periodically the Understanding Your Credit courses, and that's just kind of taking a look at your credit report and deciphering it, looking at what's on there, what it means, how to clean it up if you need to. So that's some of the education, and that's because we have those education problems to kind of get people on the right track if they want to buy a home, so that they can come back and maybe be a Habitat homeowner.
Habitat has these incredible courses that you just mentioned. Also, building affordable housing right here, happening right now, looking for volunteers. But I also want to mention the Restore, how things been going there, and if people want to visit or donate, what should they do?
Yeah, the Restore is back open. We're open from Tuesday through Saturday. We are accepting donations, and you can donate furniture or other items, household items. We have a lot of books and, um, just we have a lot of CDs, which surprised me when I first started working here. And so all you need to do is go online at habitat-utah.org, under ways you can help. Um, there is a form that you can fill out. You'll take some pictures of the furniture that you're donating, and then we can come pick it up, or you can drop it off here. We are just past the Home Depot on Silver Creek Drive. And we are doing pretty well with the Restore right now. I think people are excited to come back and shop. And we've had some really generous folks who have donated things. And one of the fun things we have right now are what we call our treasure boxes. So we got a donation from a local distribution center, and they're just huge boxes. We have no idea what's in them. So you're buying kind of a chance at what you might find in there, and it can be a ton of stuff, from a box full of masks to a box full of electronics to a box full of completely random things. And we've had some folks be really surprised and have a lot of fun with buying those boxes.
Can always find really great things at the Restore. People, you're right, are so generous here. And it's also a fun place to give back to. So if you are doing some spring cleaning, it's a great place to donate some nice items too. Monika, it's so fun to meet you, to have someone new here on Park City Television. I appreciate you being here, but I'm also curious about you and what made you decide to become a part of Habitat here in Wasatch and Summit counties.
Oh, well, thanks. So I've lived here about 21 years, and I had the opportunity to buy a home about 6 years ago, without the use of a local program. But I know I'm lucky for being able to do that. And I know that the folks who, need a little bit of help in the community, those are my people, those are my friends. Those are important people in the community. I've been involved with affordable housing for about 10 years directly. And I wanted to kind of make it official and join Habitat for Humanity and kind of help out their mission. I believe a lot in not only that they build homes, but that they get the community involved and that they really are giving a hand up, not a handout, by having their homeowners um, involved in the build. And I really like that community aspect, the fact that they have education classes. That really speaks to me. So I was really proud and happy to join the team.
Well, Monika, it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you, having you on Park City Television for the first time. If you want to learn more about everything that we've discussed today with Habitat, head to habitat-utah.org. We'll be back with more right here on Mountain Connections right after this.